Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront updates and some more Star Wars Battlefront news. After the DLC was released, there was of course a lot of reactions from the community, both regarding bugs, balancing and overall thoughts on the DLC, both good and bad. The developers have since responded to a couple of requests from the community, which I wanted to go over in this video. But before we get into that, I just want to let you guys know that the Death Star double XP weekend is live right now, so if you guys are looking to level up and earn some extra credits for the new hut contracts or skins, you should definitely hop on Battlefront this weekend. I'm gonna stream some Battlefront tonight and hopefully get my first new skin at level 75, and also some extra credits for future use. The double XP weekend is live until Sunday. But now over to the actual news. As many of you probably know, there has been some complaints that there's too much flying in the DLC. A lot of people asked for space battles, and now that they're out, people complain that there's too much space battles, which I can understand, as I would love to play the infantry part of the Death Star a lot more. I don't think it's a great idea to force people to fly as much as you currently have to, but Dennis was very quick to address this out on Twitter. To summarize his tweets, he basically said that for Bespin, people complained that there was too much filler game modes and people wanted to play Sabotage more, which they then patched, so you played 2 rounds of Sabotage and then 1 round of another mode. They then expected people to think the same way of the Death Star, so they applied the same type of rotation from the start, but now people wanted the rotation of how Bespin was at the start instead. I can understand this though, because the main issue here isn't that people don't like the new game mode, it's more about the fact that the playlist contains a lot more flying than infantry combat, which can be quite annoying. I do understand the developers' thought process though, considering the reactions to the Bespin DLC, but they did say from the start now that they are open to add more game modes, so this has nothing to do with less content or a rushed DLC like some people said. It was simply based on the popularity of earlier game modes, but Dennis does confirm out on Twitter that they will be adding more game modes based on the community's feedback the last couple of days. Someone also asked specifically about Droid Run, which he said, we will get him some Droid Run. So my guess is that we will probably get Droid Run and Cargo added to the Death Star DLC fairly soon, which will make things a bit more interesting. I would also like to see them increase the kill limit on Blast, because 100 kills with 12 people on each team is way too quick in my opinion. This is a very hard issue to come around with the current setup of a DLC playlist, because there's just no way they can please everyone, because they can't have a separate playlist for infantry, space, second phase only and all that kind of stuff, because the play base, at least on PC, simply isn't big enough for that. I just hope that for the next Battlefront game they will learn the lesson and add a server browser, because that would help out a lot. I know that some of you have experienced some server lag in the game after the Death Star DLC, which is quite annoying, and lead producer Paul responded to me saying that they are looking into it and that it seems to be isolated events. I noticed that myself when playing, because when I lagged, not everyone else lagged, so it seems to be a quite weird issue that just affects some people, but they are looking into it. At least the heroes versus villains FPS lag is gone. But that wraps up this video. Stay tuned for more news regarding upcoming patches to the game right here on my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and wait, Clone Wars confirmed!